Breaking barriers or stirring controversy. Zohran Mamdani's historic mayoralty begins with an all-female transition team. Zohran Mamdani's journey to becoming New York City's next mayor is nothing short of groundbreaking. As he prepares to take office on January 1st, his administration is already making waves with the announcement of an all-female transition team, a move that's both bold and symbolic. But here's where it gets controversial. Mamdani's rise to power has been met with fierce resistance, from Islamophobic attacks to threats of federal funding cuts by none other than Donald Trump himself. Is this the start of a progressive revolution or a recipe for political turmoil? Let's dive in. On Wednesday, the 34-year-old Democratic Socialist unveiled his transition team during a press conference in Queens. Led by Elana Leopold as executive director, the team includes powerhouse figures like Maria Torres-Springer, former first deputy mayor, Lina Khan, the former Federal Trade Commission chair known for her antitrust crusades, Grace Bonilla, president and CEO of the United Way, and Melanie Hartzog, former deputy mayor for Health and Human Services. Mamdani pledged to build a city hall that's both capable and compassionate, reflecting the hard work and integrity of New Yorkers. But this is the part most people miss. The selection of Lina Khan isn't just about her resume. It's a strategic move to signal Mamdani's commitment to bold reform in the nation's largest city. A historic first, but at what cost? Mamdani's victory is historic on multiple fronts. He'll be New York's first Muslim mayor, the first of South Asian heritage, the first born in Africa, and the youngest in over a century. Yet his path hasn't been easy. Trump has repeatedly threatened to withhold federal funding, labeling Mamdani a communist and even attacking him with anti-Semitic smears, despite Mamdani's consistent condemnation of anti-Semitism. New York City relies on approximately $7.4 billion in federal funding for its 2026 fiscal year budget. That's 6.4% of total spending. So the question looms, can Mamdani deliver on his promises under such financial pressure? The ugly side of politics, Islamophobia and beyond. The campaign was marred by a staggering rise in Islamophobic attacks. A November report revealed a 450% increase in Islamophobic posts about Mamdani on social media from September to October, with nearly 36,000 posts labeling him a terrorist. Republican lawmakers like Chip Roy even warned of an Islamic cultural revolution, while Andrew Cuomo and Eric Adams subtly stoked fears of Islamic extremism. But Mamdani remains undeterred, focusing on uniting New Yorkers across political divides. No matter what your politics, we're all facing the same issues, he said. Progressive promises, too ambitious, or just what NYC needs. Mamdani's platform is unapologetically progressive, a rent freeze for stabilized apartments, free bus service, universal childcare, and city-run grocery stores, all funded by higher taxes on corporations and the wealthy. His campaign raised over $20 million from small donors, with an average contribution of just $80. But critics argue these policies are too radical. What do you think? Is Mamdani's vision the future of urban governance, or a risky experiment? A night of Democratic wins, but what does it mean? Mamdani's victory wasn't an isolated event. Democrats swept gubernatorial races in New Jersey and Virginia, and California voters approved a redistricting measure favoring Democrats in next year's midterms. Yet in Somerville, Massachusetts, voters passed a non-binding measure calling to end business ties with companies supporting Israel's occupation of Palestine. Are these wins a mandate for progressive change, or a sign of deepening political polarization? Looking ahead, a new era for NYC. As Mamdani prepares to announce deputy mayors and agency commissioners, he promises a mix of familiar and fresh faces, all united by a commitment to solving old problems with new solutions. On January 1st, let's celebrate not just a new administration, but a new era for our city, he declared. But here's the million-dollar question. Can Mamdani's ambitious vision overcome the obstacles ahead, or will political resistance and financial constraints derail his plans? Your turn. What do you think? Is Mamdani's all-female transition team a groundbreaking step toward gender equality, or a distraction from more pressing issues? And can he truly unite a city as politically divided as New York? Share your thoughts in the comments. Let's spark a conversation.